For 80 years, Beck Center for the Arts has been creating art experiences through theater, education, exhibitions, and outreach.
This organization started out as the Lakewood Little Theater. It was a group of all volunteers devoted to putting on theater for the community. They started teaching youth theater, and then dance education, eventually music and visual arts became part of the programming. Creative arts therapies, outreach, exhibits, all of this goes into what Beck Center is today, in addition to what is now a professional theater on 2 stages.
Beck Center is known for eclectic productions that Northeast Ohio audiences have come to expect.
We've watched the Beck Center's theater program continually evolve, continually improve, and continually get more and more accolades. To have a theater program that influences so many people in the region, that involves so many artists, where we can bring people to any production that's here, and we know that the quality is going to be tremendous here, that we're going to have a great time, that it's going to be at a very professional level.
Going to the shows and seeing the wide variety of what's offered there is really wonderful. And also all the education programs with ballet and dance and art. The Beck Center rocks.
Because the arts can be transformative and strengthen our community, Beck Center's award-winning classes, lessons, and programs serve artists of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities.
This has its own culture. Like when you come in here, like it has its own feel, and it makes you want to do something. Beck Center offers that in multiple mediums. And when I come here, I get so excited because I see people getting ready to tell their story.
One thing that my husband and I have always found important is to make sure that our children get exposed to a lot of different things. So it was very important to us to immerse our children in all the arts.
Beck Center was my second home. I can't tell you how many times I would get to the theater even an hour early just so I could be there, because I felt so safe, happy, and loved in that building. Being surrounded by art in every form was such a valuable experience as a child.
Beck Center believes in arts accessibility and offers free exhibitions year-round, and is also home to a unique outdoor canvas gallery.
There are so many different facets of the building. There's outside walls, there's inside walls, in every corridors and hallways. It's a fantastic venue. The whole idea is to take a performing arts center, which is basically for the community and children and adults, for classes and concerts and performances, but why not also bring in some international components to it?
It's a perfect setting for it, I think. It's all around the building, so I don't know where else it could have been possible.
Collaborations and outreach programs with well-respected community partners allow Beck Center to share a broader, deeper impact.
The Spotlight on Learning program is a program that utilizes the performing arts to engage second grade students in the exploration of health and healthcare careers. Those students will work with performing arts professionals from Beck Center, and they will transform that information into an original play. They're going to share this with the community by performing it on a professional stage. That's huge, but the self-esteem that they get, that's amazing, and it really is transformative.
If you think about the studies that show so many of our kids are behind by a year or more once they reach first grade. And I'm not pretending that this program is a panacea, but it's typical and I think archetypal of what can be done creatively to make a difference in these kids' lives so that they do have a chance to catch up or be in the right place when they get to the first grade. The Beck Center is extraordinary, and I don't think many of us understand the reach that this institution has across this part of northeastern Ohio.
We could never explain Razzle Dazzle to justify, what a phenomenal program it is. It has to be experienced as an audience member. In regards to the individuals with developmental disabilities, it's introduced them to new friends that they would not have had. They have had to learn the most challenging routines. Every year we say, how are we ever going to learn this? And they do it. That collaboration is just so valuable to the Board of Developmental Disabilities and to the community in general, because it's sort of seeping out.
The 21st century skills, the skills that are needed for success of creativity, collaboration, being able to problem solve. The arts foster all of those skills.
When I brought my students, they didn't know. They didn't know. They left here ready to go, like ready to make stuff and put stuff out there because it's their turn.
I mean, to me personally, it means a lot because we live in this neighborhood and because I've been so involved in the arts in this region.
Beck Center is extremely personal to me and my family. We just love it on every level.
Please join me in saying to everyone at the Beck Center, bravo to the Beck and happy 80th.
We need that backing. We need artists, we need that funding so we can actually produce more culture, produce a positive culture so that everyone, like I said earlier, can have their chance. We need that. Historically, we've always needed it, and things have not changed. We still do.